Hi, I'm Chris Frame and welcome back to my channel. The Cunard line flagship QM2 returned to Southampton on the morning of 15 April, bringing her troubled 2020 world cruise to an end. QM2 departed Southampton on 10 January under the command of Aseem Hashmi. The original world cruise itinerary was to be a celebratory voyage, made extra special given that 2020 is Cunard's 180th anniversary. The original itinerary planned to see the ship voyage east to Asia, before heading south to Australia. After taking in a variety of Aussie ports, the ship would head west to Mauritius, Réunion, South Africa and Namibia. QM2 was originally scheduled to return to Southampton on 18th of April. However, rather than sailing to Asia, the QM2 was unexpectedly diverted to Fremantle in Australia, with Cunard announcing the itinerary change on the 9th of February. QM2 journeyed from Sri Lanka to Fremantle via a refuelling stop in Malaysia. This change removed the entire Asian leg of the ship's world cruise due to ongoing health concerns in the region. QM2 arrived in Australia on 18th of February and commenced the full circumnavigation of the continent. Having completed this, she returned to Fremantle on the 14th of March, where it was unexpectedly announced that no new guests would be allowed to join the ship, as the health situation had deteriorated around the world, including in Australia. The following day, while still alongside in Fremantle, QM2's 2020 world voyage was officially cancelled, and most of the passengers departed the ship in Fremantle. 200 or so who were unable to fly for medical reasons were allowed to stay on board the ship for the journey back to Southampton. QM2 left Australia on 16 March, bound for Port Louis in Mauritius, where she would take on fuel. She then called at Durban in South Africa, during which some South African crew left the ship. The ship made the direct voyage from Durban to Southampton in 13 days, taking a route along the west coast of Africa that's reminiscent of the great ocean liners that once linked Britain and South Africa. Arriving to her home port at 5:50 am on the 15th of April, QM2 was joined in Southampton by fleetmate Queen Victoria, as well as P&O's Britannia, Ventura and Azura. Due to the nature of the voyage and its unexpected changes, Captain Hashmi was unable to be relieved by Captain Chris Wells in Fremantle, meaning that Captain Hashmi has been in command of the ship for the entire 95-day voyage. With QM2 alongside in Southampton, the Cunard fleet have now all completed their respective long-duration voyages. Until cruising resumes, it is expected that QM2 and Queen Victoria will remain in British waters, while Queen Elizabeth is still far from home, sailing north of Australia awaiting orders with only her crew on board. With QM2 now safely home, I wanted to take a moment to share my congratulations to Captain Hashmi and the entire ship's crew. It certainly has been a difficult voyage with many challenges, but in true Cunard fashion, the captain, officers and crew have put safety first and brought QM2 and her crew and passengers safely back to Southampton. I hope you found this video interesting. If you did, please give it a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification bell for future videos. If you're interested in maritime history, check out my history video about Cunard's Carpathia, the ship that saved the Titanic survivors. Or if you prefer the latest cruising information, check out my cruise news playlist. Thanks again for watching, and until next time, I hope to see you on board.